¿Ese es verde?
Excelente, Héctor. Excelente.
Esta persona está enojada.
Hector, who just woke up from a coma, is undergoing rehabilitation therapy. A stroke left him with impaired speech and motor skills. Hector can only respond by tapping his finger on the table, and he's growing increasingly impatient with this. When the nurse brings his lunch, the doctor tells her to set it aside first. Even though he can barely move, Hector still acts up. He deliberately flicks his hand to knock the water glass on the table to the floor. While the nurse bends down to clean up, he sneaks a glance at her butt, and that finally puts him in a better mood. Gustavo invites Hector's attending doctor to dinner. He isn't worried about Hector's physical condition, but rather whether his mind is sharp. The two watch the footage of Hector's tests together. A month ago, Hector took a long time to respond to the doctor's commands, but now his reaction time has shortened significantly. The doctor thinks Hector's condition will only get better. Gustavo notices the part where Hector knocked over the water glass. The doctor writes it off as an unconscious hand spasm, but Gus rewinds the footage to look closely at Hector's expression.
Has he done that before?
The cup. That was likely an involuntary movement. Do you think that was purposeful?
He spots the telltale sign. Hector did it on purpose. His mind is already clear. Gustavo praises the doctor for his excellent work, then says Hector can be handed off to someone else for care. The doctor is confused. With Hector's current condition, continuous care might even let him speak and walk again. But Gustavo smiles softly and says this is enough for now. Trapping a stubborn old man in a wheelchair for life, unable to speak, unable to move, but fully aware, he can't think of a better punishment than that.